Hi ladies, Dionysia here. Excited to talk to you today about dating. I have so many things to say about dating, and I wanted to start off by saying if you're a woman who's never dated, you are in the right place. Or if you're a woman who has had your fill of dating disappointments, you are also in the right place. And I'm here to hopefully dispel some misunderstandings about dating and also bring in some wisdom pieces around dating that I think are really good for all of us. So first of all, I want to say that dating is definitely a different thing now than it was even 10 years ago, for sure 20 years ago, in that we are now involved in the world of online dating, right? And matchmaking and all of those kinds of things. So we don't quite so frequently meet somebody in person anymore as we used to. So many people are meeting online these days. And so that has changed dating culture in a huge way. And then add to that the number of apps to choose from and all of the new kinds of scamming and things that are happening in the dating apps. It can get really easy to get really frustrated on those apps and get burnt out on dating altogether and just sort of give it up. But I want to say that dating is actually really, really important in the realm of relationships and creating relationships, because dating is meant to sort of mimic or incorporate courtship rituals from the past into modern relating. And those courtship rituals are meant to establish foundations of relationships. So when we don't date, or we don't enjoy dating, or we don't date well, we can get really, really frustrated with that, but we're robbing ourselves of the opportunity to create strong foundations for the relationship that develops out of the dating stages. So I will share with you that the majority of the women in my clientele tell me that they have never dated. And I was like that in earlier times in my life too. I just met a guy, felt attracted to him, he was attracted to me, we got into a relationship. And I still have a lot of women who say that same thing to me, that that's how they create relationships. And what I would say to that is, well, how's that working out for you? Because it often doesn't, and here's why. We quickly, in those kinds of situations, just assume intimacy and assume exclusivity. And that sets us up for, all kinds of things. Finding out later down the road that he was dating other women or sleeping with other women. Finding out that he never really wanted to be in a serious relationship to begin with. Finding out 6 months in and we're already really invested that he doesn't want to have kids or doesn't want to get married and we really do. Or like there are all kinds of things that really sets up for us when we don't lay the foundation properly from the beginning. And that's what dating is about. Dating is about laying the foundation properly so that you can build on top of it, right? So I, as you may be able to tell, am super passionate about dating. First of all, I enjoy dating in my own life, and I didn't always. It was a learning curve. I did learn how to date well. And I enjoy spending time with wonderful men, and I enjoy getting to know new people, and I enjoy the process of discerning who's good for me and who isn't. So I know that for a lot of women, they've written dating off, or they just don't know how to do it well, or they've never done it, and that's kind of why I wanted to come forward with something for all of you single ladies about dating. So I'm offering this dating class, Dating Like a Queen, because I want to give you all of the tools and know-how to date in a way that works in your favor, that leads you to what you are wanting. And it's just like anything else. When you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to do it. Or if you've been doing it badly and getting results you don't want, then it's time to learn how to do it well. Or if you're getting the same results over and over again, then it's time to tweak something, right? If we want a different result, we have to take a different action. So I'm offering this dating course for you, this dating class for you, because I thought it would be really valuable in the realm of learning how to date well, learning how to date smart, and being successful in finding the love that you want. So in this class, we are going to go over online dating. And for all of you ladies who are like, I'll never do online dating, or you know what, I did that and it sucked. Understandable, I get that, but hear me out. Online dating is really important for several reasons. Number one, and here's my number one reason for teaching women how to use online dating as a tool. For those of us who have had any number of relationships in our past with men who did not treat us well, who did not adore us, did not cherish us, and in fact may have depleted us, used us, abused us, any number of things, just treated us badly. Online dating is a brilliant tool to use to sort out those guys, the guys who treat us badly, from the guys who treat us really well, because healthy masculine men show up in their online profiles in a very different way than narcissistic, self-absorbed Peter Pan, boy child men. Those guys show up in a very specific way too. And when you don't know the difference, you're likely to click on them if you have them in your past, because we work in patterns, right? But when you do know the difference, you can break that pattern and start choosing men who are good to women, men who do want relationships, men who do treat us well. And ultimately, even if you don't meet your guy online, if you end up meeting him in person in some kind of way, learning the tool helps you learn how to identify healthy masculine men and then date only those guys, relate with only those guys. So that's my number one reason for using online dating. But beyond that, also, online dating is a pool of a large number of people who are also looking to date. And that's very different than walking into, say, the grocery store and hoping that you might run into your guy there, or any available or eligible guy there, because you have no idea how many of them are already partnered, already married, not interested in a relationship. But online, you have a better chance of knowing that whoever you're interacting with actually is there because they want to have a relationship. So that's another really great reason to be dating online. We all are also in this class going to go over how to flirt with and meet men in person, where to go to meet the kinds of men that you want to meet, and also how to understand the kinds of men that you want to meet. Like, it's pretty common for us to have some kind of a list of, well, I want him to be this tall and that successful and this and that and that. But what we don't understand is the kinds of characteristics and qualities that a man has to have for us to be able to be happy in relationship with him. So what I want to offer to you in this class is more of that. How to know, how to discern, how to see the right kinds of guys, and how to sidestep the wrong kinds of guys. So we're going to go over a lot of that in this class about dating. So I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll come learn how to date like a queen and be savvy and successful and finding your love, and be satisfied with it. Have fun with it. Let it be an enjoyable process, something to look forward to rather than to dread, something to be hopeful about rather than disappointed in, something to feel confident in and strong in and empowered in rather than afraid or anxious in. Let me help you with that. I know the way, I know the path, and I love teaching this to women. I love seeing women's success stories and how they turn their relationship worlds around. I love seeing women like light up when they finally discover the right kind of men and how to meet them and how to find them both online and off. And I love seeing women feel really strong in themselves and really secure in themselves and really clear in their dating world that they're going to get what they want. So I hope you'll join us. I hope you'll come take the class. It's going to be an amazing class. It's going to be a great class. I've got a lot of content for you about this topic and about all the things that I was just talking about. Just wanted to scratch the surface of it a little bit here with you today so that you have an idea of what we're going to be talking about. And ladies, whether you're dating actively right now or ready to date actively right now or not, this kind of information can prepare you for better dating whenever you are ready for it. So I hope to see you there. Definitely feel free to email me and reach out if you have any questions. Pretty simple and straightforward though. Just click the link, purchase the class, and I'll see you in June.